I'm a little bit older. But
cool.
Oh, that feels bad.
All right. Well, we're about to, I know, both of us, right? Yeah. We're about to have our first match here. Shroomed and S2J versus Hungrybox and ESAM on Battlefield.
If I were Shroomed and S2J, I'd be so scared of the rest.
Yeah, for
like,
sure.
The Hungrybox is so good at edge guarding Falcon, and then Sheik is really like susceptible to up tilt rest and getting crouching and getting all these rests. Meanwhile,
yep, S2J just going in hard. S2J is someone who's pretty known for doing well against Samus. He says he likes the matchup, so I have a feeling he's going to be the one eyeing down ESAM most of the time.
Yeah, if I were, oh my gosh, wow. Red Team is actually doing really well right now.
Yeah.
If I were Red Team, I would think, okay, whoever's teaming with Hungrybox, we're just going to bully. Oh, and there he goes.
That reverse knee.
We're just going to bully whoever his teammate is and just kind of like lay back and not contest Hungrybox too much. Yeah. But as a Samus, ESAM is actually probably really hard to kill quickly.
Right.
So that might not work out too great. But with Captain Falcon on the stage and Sheik getting those grab combos into knee are actually really brutal versus Samus.
Yeah, but kills her very early as opposed to most other moves, you know? So ESAM's going to have to be really careful to not get grabbed too much by Sheik, and nice recovery there by ESAM.
That was actually a really deep edge guard. It's hard for Samus to edge guard Sheik like that because she has so many drift mix-ups to get back to the stage.
Exactly.
Just running off and naring. It's not like Marth or the Spaceys where you kind of know where they're going. But luckily he's got Hungrybox as a teammate, and Jigglypuff's really good at covering her teammate when they're trying to come back to the stage.
Yep. But I mean, so far, Red Team's been doing such a good job handling this, keeping them both separated. They can't do too much,
Yeah, how would I say that the Green Team seems like they're perpetually at high percent?
Yeah.
I guess that's the floaty life, but like...
I think so. Oh, nice up smash by Hungrybox.
Yeah,
I'm not sure how he even found that up smash. It seemed to come out of nowhere.
Yep. I would be afraid. He did the up smash, but I would be afraid to get like kneed after it because there's quite a bit of end lag on the Jigglypuff's up smash.
Yeah, and the thing is, all three of them were shielding at the time. So I'm just surprised he went for it when everybody was just in shield. But S2J just doing such a good job controlling both characters. I feel like whenever he gets in a 1v1 situation, he's winning.
Yeah, and his ability to recognize when he's like. He doesn't overextend like you see a lot of Falcons do.
Right.
Like he gets that hit, recognizes that their DI is like good, or that's all he's going to get, and then he immediately dashes back to center stage to see what else he can get later.
Right. He's almost like a little mix of Wizrobe and Nun. He's kind of like in that in between.
Yeah. Hungrybox just almost got that edge guard on both of them immediately.
Yep. Even for Hungrybox, I don't think there's a way to bring this back unless you're like an android.
Yeah.
Android 22.
Now, the way I see Shroomed play versus Hungrybox, Sheik versus Jigglypuff, I think is the absolute correct way, where he rarely ever goes for grabs, and he just kind of gets that chip damage over and over.
Oh
that
my
was the
gosh!
greatest edge guard on Jigglypuff I've ever seen.
Shroomed. That was insane.
He threatened hitbox, forced Hungrybox to drift back, and snipe the ledge twice.
2 times.
Yeah.
Like, insanely fast, like frame perfect.
He had his last jump, sniped the ledge, got off, forced him to air dodge, then sniped the ledge again.
Yeah, like the fastest edge grabs I've ever seen. Like that was nuts.
That was smooth. That was some really good movement.
Wow. All right, yo, Shroomed looking super sharp. S2J looking as destructive as always. They're looking super strong. This is going to be really tough.
Yeah. I wouldn't expect this stage, to be honest. I feel like Samus and Jigglypuff are both really bad on this stage, but I guess the way... Maybe they're trying to single out Shroomed because Sheik is actually terrible on FD.
Well, Shroomed was taking a lot of advantage about the platforms on Battlefield, so they probably wanted to nerf Shroomed a little bit. Even then, though, I agree with you that this stage normally isn't very good for the two characters, but I mean, they've taken the lead so far, so it's working out.
Maybe they're just trying to bring it back to fundamentals, just like trying to kind of slow the pace down, wall the opponents out.
Yeah, they might think that without Shroomed sharking the platform so much, it might actually be better. So we'll see here.
Yeah. Oh, and another good theory would be like, it's now much harder for them to jump over Samus because they can't take the platforms to get over Jigglypuff and Samus. So they kind of have to approach grounded.
And an unfortunate team kill there. Oh, is it going to save him?
Oh, he
Goes!
almost did, but
Okay.
that was definitely
Yeah,
worth it.
He almost
That
did.
was so worth it.
He almost saved him, but not quite.
After the rest, Shroomed is at 50%, so he must have been, you know, low 20s.
Yeah, for sure. All right now, this stage is actually working out. Hungrybox is getting these rests and getting the edge guards. He makes it back.
Yeah.
ESAM, in the meantime, knew that Hungrybox was going to make it back, so he decided to just charge his charge shot, which was actually a pretty good idea.
Yeah, no, I like the way they're playing on this stage. They may have just, like, more properly refined their roles. Hungrybox is taking the lead right now, and ESAM's just kind of hanging back. And Hungrybox is actually controlling them very well.
Yeah, ESAM's just sitting back, throwing projectiles. Puff's a very small target, so...
It's already insanely difficult to approach Jigglypuff, and now with these missiles coming in and charge shots coming from the side, it's even harder.
So who would have thought this stage is actually working out super well for them?
Yeah.
I guess
I
like
this.
the lack of platforms is hurting. It's mainly hurting Shroomed the most, I feel like. So oh, nice up smash to cover that.
And the way FD forces people to play more fundamentally, more controlling, also probably benefits this team composition way more.
Yeah.
Like, the red team wants that explosive damage, wants those heavy-hitting combos. They don't want chip damage as much.
Yep. Makes sense. All right, but right now, oh!
Sick shot. That was actually really good.
Sheik down tilt into Samus charge shot. Now that's quite the combo.
Mm-hmm.
All right. If they can get a kill. Oh, and he does. If they kill ESAM here, this could actually be trouble. Somehow this turned out really even.
Oh, and see if S2J can cover this recovery.
And he almost did, but not quite.
He tried to hit him with a weak knee, but Hungrybox got the up smash.
Yep, and for S2J to bring this back, he needs to try to find a kill on ESAM, but ESAM's just going to sit back and let Hungrybox handle it.
Yeah,
so
but that's like, that's just part of the problem, and it seems like almost the easier one. He's got to get that kill on ESAM, and that's hard, yeah.
Oh.
Unless ESAM does it himself.
Oh, okay. Well.
But the harder, that's like the first half of the problem, and the second half's way harder, which is then you have to beat Hungrybox 1v1.
Yeah, exactly. Yep, which S2J was actually doing a really good job of doing, but then it looked like he kind of switched targets for a tiny bit, and in that moment, Hungrybox went for the kill.
Yeah. It almost looked like, I mean, ESAM went off stage and killed himself, and that was definitely like giving them a chance. But it seemed like that was the moment where
that's the smash for it.
They were no longer looking at Hungrybox, and Hungrybox got that juicy DI and got the edge guard.
Yeah. All right, so here platform stage, they decided to go to Stadium, which helps Shroomed a little bit as opposed to FD, and also really helps S2J. He's got a ton of movement options here on the stage.
Yeah, and Shroomed can kill both of these players off of a grab much earlier on this stage too, because down throw into up air. Let's see if he gets this on. Oh no,
Not
good
quite.
mashup from ESAM. I was about to say, what's he going to throw?
Yep, ESAM is known as one of the more technical players, actually. He's super technical, which you wouldn't really expect from someone coming from Smash 4, but
yeah.
He's one of the most technical Samuses I've ever seen. And
he's technical in every Smash game. Have you ever seen him play Brawl?
Yeah, he's insane.
He's incredibly technical in Brawl.
Yeah, for sure. So like his mash outs are really good.
Yeah, I was about to say, when is he going to start double missiling?
Yep, there he goes.
The only problem with double missile is, like, yeah, it's cool, and yeah, you're throwing huge hitboxes all over the place, but it's actually highly punishable, especially with both of these characters being able to throw out fair and up air.
For sure. Although I could see it being a good strategy just for how small Puff is, but it's definitely a risk. So
yeah, if like suddenly you have to deal with these annoying missiles, and while they're not threatening in themselves, the fact that you no longer have your safe approaches versus Hungrybox is the real issue.
Right. Oh, nice up tilt though from ESAM. Trying to get him off stage, but S2J did not bite. ESAM's doing a really good job controlling the air, actually. Oh, S2J.
It's so hard to have good DI in teams.
Yeah, for sure. You don't know where you're going.
In singles, good players versus Hungrybox usually eat, you know, 1 or 2 back airs, but the red team is eating a lot of them.
Yep. Exactly. Nice cover from Hungrybox, and he crouch cancel grabs S2J instead.
I can't believe that. He knew that after that knee he was probably going to follow up with a grab because he crouch canceled it, and Falcons like to do that. But he knew that his grab would come out first, so he just immediately grabbed in place.
Exactly. And Hungrybox doing a good job getting that edge guard, and that missile was exactly what they needed.
Yeah, that was a really cool forward smash from Hungrybox to lock S2J in shield, forcing him to take that missile.
All right. And the funny thing about both these characters, Samus and Puff, is that they have two of the best recoveries in the game.
Yeah, but Samus's take so long that it's almost like pretty bad in teams because you leave your teammate alone for so long.
Right, I see what you're saying.
Here we go. We got red team up with a pretty good lead.
Yep, full stock lead. So in order for them to take this, Hungrybox has to try to find a rest, which he gets right there.
Got it. He got the bounce on the tree, and he still lived.
Yep.
They needed that.
Yeah, they did. All right, Hungrybox trying to get in the zone.
We got some charging. We got the charge shot on deck. We got the full needles on deck.
Yep.
We got some wave dashes.
Got some needles.
Oh, red team won that.
Yep.
Red team is now winning the tree fight. They should not try to extend their lead. They should just. Oh nope, there he goes.
Again.
Extending the lead of the tree fight.
Shroomed knew, man. That was a hard read, actually. What it was.
Ooh, that was a really risky roll from S2J.
Yep. All right, let's see if Hungrybox can find a rest here.
Ooh, they had that trajectory, you know? I almost thought he was going to need both of them. Oh, good save from S2J!
Right, yep, S2J, he needed to do that. Oh, and?
They are slugging right now.
S2J is off stage.
Such
He gets
a tense
back,
moment.
though. ESAM charged shot the wrong way. S2J needs some help to get back on, but
that missile was not what Hungrybox needed. He was on the edge guard.
and the knee out of nowhere. And that's going to be it.
There we go.
That craziest knee. I think that was a shield stab. I'm not sure if
I think it was too.
Yeah.
He either wave dashed at shield, but the DI didn't look like he was holding down in a way.
Yeah, yeah.
I think that was just a shield poke on that knee.
Yeah.
Which you don't see from Jigglypuff very much.
No, no.